Press on your wrist a plain Jane.
I found a really eerie detail when looking into Mexico's initial investigation into Shanquella's untimely death as they questioned the Cabo Six before they returned to United States soil. Let's get into this, but first, make sure y'all hit thumbs up on this video and don't forget to subscribe for more Shanquella updates and other Black news.
thePLAINESTjane. This is one of my favorite comments here. She says, I loves me some Black, and she said, loves me some Black news. She says, is it just me, or does anyone else get tired of seeing people that don't look like them delivering info about them day in and day out?
So what exactly did the Cabo Six tell investigators before they left Mexico and got back to the United States? We know what they told Shanquella's family. We know what the death certificate says. But what Mexican authorities found was something different than both of those things. So let's get into some information directly from the state's attorney general's office in that area. We're going to take a look at this website. This is a news source that I have found to be pretty credible. It is a local news source over in that area. So we know what's being reported over here in America, which is kind of secondhand information no matter where you get it from. But this is the Diario El Independiente. Okay, so I found that they have been very credible. I've actually been researching this information. This is an article that was put out on November the 24th. You can see that this article is in Spanish. So let's go ahead and translate it. And again, this information is per this publication, and it is directly from the head of the state attorney general's office. Okay, so we can see that the title is an arrest warrant has been issued against Shanquella Robinson's femicide. As we begin to read this article, we can see it says La Paz, Baja California, Sir Daniel de la Rosa Anaya, head of the state attorney general's office, Baja California Sur, confirmed that an arrest warrant had already been issued against the alleged femicide of Shanquella Robinson, and the red file is being generated so that the Interpol can begin their location, arrest, and extradition. Keep in mind, this was on November the 24th that this article was published. The state official shared with Diario El Independiente that the case has already been clarified, and a friend of the victim who accompanied her on the trip was identified as the direct aggressor in events that occurred on October the 29th. Okay, he specified that the confidentiality, and this is the part that is really important. He specified that the confidentiality and discretion with which the investigation was being handled was of the highest importance, since the first group of friends, all from North Carolina and the United States, made it look like an accidental death due to a fall in the bathroom because she was drunk. However, the autopsy revealed the cause of death as a fracture of the spinal cord in the back of the neck and not due to intoxication or a fall due to alcohol, as the young woman's companions complained, who returned to their country of origin immediately after they learned of the death of Shanquella. He also assured through the American consulate that the embassy contact has been made with the victim's relative to follow up on investigations. He pointed out the procedures for requesting the Interpol file are already being carried out so that the search, arrest, and extradition of the alleged perpetrator can begin, that he or she can be held accountable before the Mexican justice system. Is that not strange to you? That they've told all of these different lies. See, most of them haven't spoken, but I didn't know that the initial investigation that Mexico conducted, they've now revealed, literally per the state attorney general's office, okay, via Daniel de la Rosa Anaya, they told the authorities in general that she slipped and fell in the bathroom, and that's how she passed away from a slip and fall. Interesting how many different lies they told in order to conceal and remain complicit in Shanquella's untimely demise. So they told medical staff who was on the scene at that time that it was alcohol poisoning. They told Mexican authorities that it was an accidental slip and fall that they attributed to her death. And then they turned around and told Shanquella's mom that it was also alcohol poisoning and that there was no brutal attack against Shanquella. And then we get to the death certificate, which lists something completely different. Has anyone ever heard of a slip and fall in the bathroom that leads to a broken spine and atlas luxation, it's just not making sense. But Stickies, I want to know what you think down below in the comments. This is a new piece of information from me. I haven't seen anywhere. I've been sitting on it for a couple of days and trying to verify if this is a credible source, if this local news outlet is known for putting out misinformation or false information, and I haven't found anything of such sorts. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Don't forget to sign the petition down below in the description box. Sign the petition, but please, I beg you, pay attention to the action steps that are included on the petition. There are people you can email and people you can call to apply pressure behind the scenes, in addition to keeping Shanquella's name out there in the media and regular discussions on social media, but also behind the scenes. Who can you call to really apply some pressure? Who can you email to make sure that they understand how serious it is that we take this as Americans, as Black people, and in general, just being concerned for justice for Shanquella, justice for Shanquella, justice for Shanquella. Until the next time, I'm going to catch y'all. Don't forget to hit thumbs up on the video and subscribe for more Shanquella updates and other Black news.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain Jane.
Coming up next, does Court TV think all Black people look alike? Who is this woman that they're using as they cover Shanquella Robinson's case? Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to hit your notification bell so that you don't miss any updates pertaining to Shanquella or other Black news. I'll catch you in the next video.
thePLAINESTjane. This is one of my favorite comments here. She says, I loves me some Black, and she said, loves me some Black news. She says, is it just me, or does anyone else get tired of seeing people that don't look like them delivering info about them day in and day out?
On your wrist, a plain Jane.
But that's it. If you want to catch more of my commentary on Black culture or vital and trending information, be sure to subscribe by hitting that little circle in the middle of the screen, or I'll catch you in one of these rectangles to the right in another video. I'll see you there.